Today I'm going to be sharing agents' mistakes that are killing your growth. If you don't know who I am, my name is Oleg. I'm a real estate broker and a managing broker of a real estate company. I've been selling real estate from 2017 and I've been doubling my sales every single year. And we are on track to sell 300 houses this year. And our goal is 1,000. I'm making this video to share the best tips, tricks, suggestions, and everything I can just to help you as a real estate agent to grow your sales and to develop as a sales agent, as a salesperson, and then as a business owner. But today we're talking about the mistakes. First, I would say not committing to this business all the way 100% is going to be my number one mistake. You're halfway in there. I don't know what the people are gonna think about me because I was doing something else and now I'm gonna say that I'm a realtor, then I'm gonna take me serious, and I actually don't know yet if I'm gonna be serious. This is going to be messing with you. This is going to be hurting your results a lot. It's going to be hurting your output a lot. It's going to mess with you too much. So the first thing you really need to do is sit down and kind of commit. You got your license, you got registered, you got sponsored by the company. There's no way out. I'm going all in. I want to be all in. If you're not going all in, I'm talking to somebody who wants to go all in. So the first thing you want to do is commit. Number two, I would say, thinking too small. I'm gonna tell you something. When I got into the business, I was asking, mind you, I was only 1 month in the business, so I didn't have too much going on. But I was asking, if I go to closing here, closing there, closing here and there, how am I supposed to be at 100 closings? Well, you're not. Somebody told me I'm not gonna be able to sell 100 houses. So that guy has a limited thinking. He has a small goal. He's been in the business for a long time, and he's been never selling more than 20 houses. And I immediately got into the business wanting to reach the heights. I see the people doing it. Why can't I do it? I can learn all these things. I can learn all the game. I think I understand the people's behavior. I think I can sell 100 houses, no problem. And it's always been my goal. And now our goal is 1,000. We're gonna be hitting that, and then we're gonna be putting at 2,000, 5,000. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't put low goals. If you're your first year in the business, if it's only a couple months that's left until the end of the year, then put a goal like 1 or 2 houses until the end of the year. That's a good realistic goal because you need some time to build up the pipeline. But the next year, put a goal of 20. Why not? That was my first thing. I didn't hit it the first year, but it was very close. Second year, I wanted to double, and then double again, and then double again. You want to put a little realistic, but then also exceed the reality. Just go a little bit to the crazy. Then you start thinking, oh my God, what do I actually need to do? And then you're gonna be better off than you would have put in a lower goal. Just don't think too small. Don't think that I can only sell 100,000 properties. No, you can sell a $500,000. You can get a listing appointment first day. I got my very first client was a listing for sale by owner. I knew nothing what to do. I was sitting in front of the seller and filling out MLS input thing with boxes. That's what we used to have. And we were 1 hour filling that out, and I brought it to the office and they say, okay, well, we really don't need it, but it's fine. You filled it out. And I'm like, oh my God, I know nothing. And the manager of the office wanted to come with me. I said, no, don't come. I'll do it myself. I'm not gonna feel comfortable. If they see that I'm coming with somebody, they're gonna think I don't know anything. So I'm just gonna pretend like I know everything. This is thinking big. You need big goals. You need to believe in yourself, and that's when everything's gonna start working. Okay. So number 3. As soon as you get somebody as a lead, as someone who told you, I want to do some kind of buy something or sell something, they registered somewhere. You have to follow up fast, right away. If you have a missed call, drop everything, call right away. It's urgent. Things are urgent. People need to hear from you right away. Not following up fast is a big mistake you're doing. It's hurting your business. Maybe even if they pick up the phone and talk to you, if you call them next day, they might still do the business with you, but it's going to be a different relationship. This is going to hurt your production. If that's going to be behavior for your career, then you're making a huge mistake. All you really need to do is create a conversation. Either you have to send them to the lender or you have to book an appointment to consultation. The faster you establish the connection, the better. If it's an internet lead, you have to follow up as soon as you can because they dry up pretty fast. That's seconds to a minute, maybe a couple minutes. After that, it's the chances of you connecting with that lead is low. follow up fast, remember, this is money-making thing. Number 4, it's not staying on top of new loan programs, updates in the market, interest rates. Things are changing, and there's a companies that go and bust. There's changes in the Fed. You don't know about it, people will feel it. If you're not keeping up with what's going on, that means you're not committed in the beginning. That's the first thing we spoke about. Reading all the news, staying on top of everything that's going on will help you communicate better with people. They will understand how much you know. They will feel attracted, because a lot of times if you go to some parties and a lot of people, they're going to be asking, how's the market? Everybody wants to talk about real estate because everybody has some kind of real estate or thinking about having some real estate. And everybody has that real estate thing on their mind. And every time they're going to be asking that question, you better know more than them. And plus, it's better when you're working with clients. You can consult and educate them and help them much better when you know, like, which product to use here, FHA 2 or 3K, hard money loan, balloon loan, commercial, conventional, which way we go, what's better, 30 versus 15-year loans, ARMs, sometimes they're better, sometimes they're not. What's the adjustable rates? How are they better? Why are they better? How fast do they change rates? You have to know all these things. Number 5, not developing sales skills and people skills. We're in the people's business, dealing with a lot of emotions. You want to take some courses on sales. Every time you're gonna learn something. If your brokerage is not providing it, join the brokerage that does. So sales skills and people skills, keep investing back into yourself. This is the best investment. Not into leads, not into marketing, back in yourself, because you can do the marketing for free. You can get leads for free through your social media, through the people that you know, but invest in your skills. If you need to spend some money on courses, do it. Please do it. This is very important. It's beneficial. You're gonna have it forever. You pay it once and you just use it forever. Best tip I can give. When it comes to actually developing the business, not having system for consistent lead generation, whether it's going to be making a video every single day, whether it's going to be doing open houses every single weekend, all the lead generation strategies, a lot of them, but there's no secrets about them. There's no real secret lead gen strategy. A lot of people you're going to talk to experienced agents, they're going to say referrals, and you're going to think that what did they do to get a referral? They just got a call. So I'm just going to wait and get a call. You're not going to get a call. You need to be building up your database. That's when you're going to get a call. When your database is very good and knows your behaviors, knows you, that's when they're going to give you referrals. And you're only going to get it after you do some sales and some business with it. And how do you do that? Well, you have to reach out first. Preferably, if you're brand new or been in business for some time, you want to have a system of you coming to the office and being there for an hour or two. That will create some energy. I'm seeing that with our agents in our company. Whoever comes to the office more, have more contracts. That's how it works. I can work from home a little bit, but it's a completely different mindset. There's more chances that you're going to be more productive in the office, depending on what kind of office you have, than at home. But again, it all comes to having a system for lead generation. 7th tip I'm going to give you is when you're doing a lot of work, when you're putting a lot of content, when you're making a lot of calls, when you're meeting a lot of people, something's almost coming and then nothing's coming. And then boom, it's silent. Nobody's talking to you, no clients, there's nothing going on. And you're like, this is it. That thing is not working. This business is not for me. But it's like this close to having a deal. Usually that's how it is. It took me 8 months to sell the first condo, and that was myself. And then there was my friend. And then there was other ones that were coming right next. And then there was the whole pipeline that was just closing after closing. You'll be doing like just a week of calls and it doesn't work because nothing happened. Or one mailer of 100 neighbors, nobody called me. It's too soon. You haven't paid the price yet. You haven't done enough. You haven't thought about too much. You haven't cried yet. Cried a couple times in the beginning. And the reason why is because I was expecting something that I shouldn't have been expecting. And right now it's like it's a little bit funny that I actually did cry, but I actually cried because I had listings, but they weren't going on the contract because I was expecting them to go into contract because everybody else's are going, but I wasn't doing the price reductions and I was just taking over price listings. But it was my first year, or second. I couldn't just spend more time investing into how to do the price reductions, and I was actually very nervous to talk about price reductions. Expecting results sooner than they should come, and you should have patience. But patience after you do a lot of work. Because if you're just doing nothing and just waiting on the couch and you're being patient, nothing's gonna come out of that. You know that. Okay, those are my tips. I hope they help you, because that comes true from my heart, and I really want to share that with you. If you have any questions, anything like that, comment below.